Hey y'all, I'm early because I was sitting here and I was like, I'm ready to go. So, we're going to talk about some true crime creators and what is too far. The Savannah Soto case is bringing up the wild in people again, and it seems like there's no limits out here. I don't know if there ever has been, to be honest, for most people, but we're going to talk about a little bit of it. Let's get going. Hey y'all, happy Friday. All right, I'm going to share screen for a minute and then we're going to pop over here. Today we're going to be talking about Spanky a little bit and a few more true crime creators. So this is going to be an open discussion. I'm really curious how you guys feel about stuff. So the other night I popped on and I'm going to Brianna, we're going to have an open discussion about this stuff because this is stuff that really bothers me, but it doesn't seem to bother other people. So I'm genuinely curious what your views are on this. Hey, Julie. Hey, Fairy Meadows. Hey, A Blank Slate. Hey, Revival, Marcy, Bree, Helen, Erie, Miss Leah, Sheila, Janelle. I'm so glad you went to the doctor, Helen. Tell her I said hi. Tell her I said hi, please. Hey, Bama. Okay, y'all. Let's talk about this. So those of you guys that have been following the Savannah Soto case, I had to back out of it because I'm so disgusted by YouTube creators. I can't even cover it myself because I'm just so disheartened. Tell him I love it too. Thank you. All my buddies are watching. Hey, Grandma Sherry. Hey, Reese Cup. Okay. So this is stuff that really bothers me. Shush, Bree. Shush. Okay. Well, let me show you guys. So I'm going to go over to Spanky's channel because Spanky is one that I saw this. I am going to show this. Granted, it's not helping the situation. So for those of you guys that do not know what this case may be or what we're talking about, Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerra. I always pronounce that wrong. Guerra. I don't have the roll of my tongue. And their unborn baby, Fabian, were murdered right before Christmas. It happened in San Antonio, for those of you that don't know. Hey, Blank Slate. Hey, Outside the Box. Everybody coming in. It's been a tragic story. Well, the other night, they caught suspects. So they arrested two suspects, a 19-year-old and his 53-year-old father. So in true crime fashion, everybody goes live and decides to blast it. Here is Justin For All. For those of you that don't know, we call him Spanky over here because I can't stand him. He's like wallpaper and absolutely ridiculous. Oh, Road Rash, it's okay if you are. We like trolls. We like friendly trolls, even if you are. Hey, Rockabit. I am like a troll whisperer. I have a tendency of really liking the trolls. So all we ask is if you do troll, please be funny because most of the trolls that we get are really ridiculous. Really ridiculous. So I'm going to go down here. So I'm going to pull this up and show you guys what I'm talking about. So you can see this thumbnail here on his channel. So, well, it went away. Hold on. Let me back out of that so you guys can see it again. Let me back out of that so you guys can see it. So on this thumbnail here, you see Savannah Soto arrest. If I hover over it, it takes it away. So right here with the orange underneath it, everybody can see that? Yes, I know. I know, Rotor Ash. You're good. You're totally good. Hey, Vic. Hey, Burden of Proof. Okay, so not only this is a house. Okay, there's a full address in this thumbnail. A full address. That address is from 2007. This is where the suspects, now again, they are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Guerra, thank you, Vic. Guerra. Until they are found guilty in a court of law, they are absolutely suspects that have been arrested, but there is a legal court process that we have to go to. It is all the way through. These are very opening stages of it. So I'm going to click into this. So this is his video. So not only did this motherfucker, and excuse my French, I do cuss a lot over here. Hey, Diamond Cutter. Hey, BGA. Hey, everybody popping in. Whose avatar was left? Reese Cup, I probably don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest. Hey, B Tim. I'm so out of the loop on that shit. I couldn't tell you coming or going or which clip channel or anything. So not mine. I don't have time for a clip channel. I barely have time for my own. Anyways, this right here, though. So they go through. So arrest was made. So I'm just going to kind of thumb through this a little bit. So what do true crime creators on YouTube really do? Now, remember, these are not law enforcement officers. Hey, Emery. These are not any official capacity. These are General Joe Smoes, just like me and you. Everybody can have a YouTube channel and call themselves a true crime creator. They are nothing, any type of credibility for most of them. There are some like Duty Ron, who does have credentials, who did work in law enforcement, who is an expert in his field. There's a lot of people like Spanky here that it just exploits cases, in my opinion. So what does he do? He pulls up, goes through the news articles, shows them being arrested. We can look at that. It's a 53-year-old father and a 19-year-old son that were arrested. Granted, there's more that's coming out about it. They pull the news clip, they give some commentary over it. No big deal, right? Here's the father that was arrested. Let me play this.
Checking.
And this is all under fair use, by the way. This is not his content to begin with. This was news station's content that he restreamed.
Everything there.
Okay, so here comes, they bring out the father. We don't even have to go through all this. I'm sure most of you guys have watched this by now. And I know some of you guys are okay with this type of speculation and type of insanity. I just have a real big problem with it. Okay, so there's...
This is your final chance to say something about your side.
Hey guys, we're going this way.
Now remember, just because they are arrested does not mean that they're going to be proven guilty in a court of law. They're not going to... No, Reese Cup, you're totally fine. I just don't know. Yeah. A look in the mirror. You are absolutely correct, but he has a tendency of going way beyond reasonable, in my opinion, with his speculation. They also like to pull background checks on people. So there's the father, there's the son that were arrested. Again, 53 years old, 19 years old. They were arrested. Sounds like they have a pretty good case against them. But in the court of law, they haven't been found guilty of anything. They haven't been found guilty. They are charged, but there's a whole court process that has to go through. So Justin continues on. And then, they go through the stuff. And then here we go. So then they decide to do a background check on this gentleman. And then they find his address. And they post his current address. They go through the pictures of the home. Okay. First and foremost, people are absolutely wrongly convicted. So they're going through, this is the current location that they were arrested from. I myself verified this information, found the truck parked outside. I didn't blast it online though for internet content. You can go check it yourself. So he blasts the address. Now remember, this gentleman could be married. He has a business. He has been arrested and charged, but not convicted. So they're going through showing the inside of the home. Is this too far? Is this too far? So the guy gets arrested. Here they're showing the home. Going through the home. Now they're going through his business. And I'm putting this out here because everybody else has done it. The Innocence Project exists for a reason. Yep. So they go into his business, they find his business, they put that out there. Then they find all this other information. And he's not the only one that's done this. There's a bunch of people. They go through all the ads of the air conditioning business. You know, they're continuing on. But then lo and behold, you know, that's not bad enough. So we're looking at the location, how far it is from the house. Okay, I can get with that. I can understand the GPS part. I can get that. Then they're pulling up his wife. I'm showing this all because I want you to understand the ridiculousness of this. So they show the wife, who was not at the time arrested or even mentioned in charging documents, not even remotely. This was initial, right after the press conference. So then they go through all of their social media. They pull up all their social media, everybody that potentially could be linked to them, anything like that. His Facebook, the kid's Facebook, you know, this is San Antonio's website. But then this is what got it for me. This is what really ticked me off. So then he goes back into the video, shows the video. Okay, I can get with that. Now they're pulling up some other people that potentially might be related to them. No clue. No need for it. You know, just continuing to go through anybody and everybody that could be related to these people. All of their social media, blasting it out here, putting it all over. We don't even know if these people are actually any relation to them, have anything to do with this crime, had probably no knowledge of this crime whatsoever. Yep, exactly. A look in the mirror. Hey, everybody coming in. I am really pissed about this, so please excuse me. I'm just kind of giving you guys a once over, and I'm showing you guys this for a reason because this is way too fucking far. So then they go back into the business. They're on TikTok. They're going into the air conditioning business, you know, and he wasn't the only one that did this. There's quite a few people, true crime creators, I was really disgusted to see. But this is what takes the cake for me. And I'm going to show you guys this on my screen because it's disgusting and I'm not lying about it. So then he pulls in the background check an old address. He gets information and says that, hold on, this is an old address. This is an old address of this person. I'm going to actually put a overlay up. And now I'm going to play the audio for this. I'm going to play the audio for this piece of it here so you can hear why this got brought in. Okay. Again, all under fair use. Sorry, you're just getting an overlay, but there's no need to be showing this shit. This pisses me off to no end. Kiss me under the moonlight. Agreed.
846. What did I type?
So somebody, probably his smucky ass mod ICU or Goose, one of them two that loves to be in the business of everybody's backgrounds information and passing them around, as we've seen them dox people. And, you know, they hunted down Jose from the Summer Wells case and so many more, sends him information while he's on stream about an old address of this gentleman. Okay. He already went through and did a whole tour of their current home. Meanwhile, these people have been charged, not convicted, charged. That was the initial perp walk with the charging. Law enforcement did a press conference. That was it. Now people have gone to their house and spray painted cars outside their home that say baby killer. But he has to take it a step further. So let's listen to this a little bit. Yes, he did, Vic. He absolutely did. Doxed a victim down to her social security number.
It's 850.
And you can go look at this yourself on his channel because he has no concern for the victims. You know, this isn't concern for the victims, the suspects' families who probably had no involvement whatsoever. Granted, we don't know any of that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, B-Tim. B-Tim says, let this be a lesson to opt out of the background checks. It's free and you can Google each site. And by law, they have to remove your info if you request it. Thank you for that very much. That is very true. In fact, B-Tim, I think you should do a whole lesson on how people should remove this stuff because this is ridiculous. So he's given this information. I'm going to let it play a little bit further so you can understand. And I'm going to give you a play-by-play of what you're watching. So he has sent some information about their previous address, the suspects who were arrested, the 19-year-old and the 53-year-old father. This is an old address of theirs. They don't live there. This is from 2007. January 22 is when the Google Street View is of.
46.
So he's zooming in on people's houses on this street that they used to potentially live on back in 2007, 2014, something like that. He's Googling this information, zooming in on random people's vehicles, their homes. And at the time that I saw this, he had over 20,000 views on this video. You can hear. He's Googling, he's zooming in, looking at all the houses around it. Here, I'll take the overlay down just for a second. So you can see
Is
I'm
that
not
846? I'm trying to find a house number.
trying to find a house number. They don't live there. You already went through and did a whole tour of their home on the inside of it. What's the point of this? What's the freaking point of this? Again, these people are not convicted in the court of law yet. They are suspects and have been charged. Sounds like it's a pretty good case, but there's a whole process.
It's 847. 851.
Tell me how this is helping. Thank you, B Tim, so much.
850.
Yes, it would be, Bree. So he's going through, naming all these addresses, knowing that they don't live there anymore. He will acknowledge that in a moment. He's doing zoom ins on vehicles, the homes, the
What does
entire
that
time.
say? I buy houses.
Yep, I saw what they did to the family's car. Please do unsupervised. He is absolutely
842. Yep, this has got to be 846.
zooming in on all these people's private. There's kids walking down the street in one of these photos that he zooms in on. You just saw him pull all of the family members that potentially could be related. And let me remind you for a minute, these were execution type style murders. Both were shot behind the right ear. A pregnant woman, 9 months pregnant, 18 years old. These aren't low, little level. And he's putting this out here to thousands of people, not knowing who currently lives there, but he's aware that they don't live there anymore, that the suspects don't live there anymore. And his thumbnail is the home. Y'all, his thumbnail is the home still currently with the address, their old address. That's the thumbnail of this video. Go check on his page. Justice for all. Justice for nobody.
Okay.
Fucking asshole.
This has got to be it.
And he's zooming in.
When was this taken? This was taken in 2022.
Acknowledges it. It's 2022. Now he's got one from
2017.
2017, 2011.
The last time it was there. Okay, here we go. 20. Oh,
There's a red Chevy in the driveway, a red Chevy from 2011 in this random home. And listen to the reaction he gives.
I'm pretty sure that they lived there in 2013.
I'm pretty sure. Well, they don't currently. So again, tell me the reason for this.
Hold on.
Absolutely burden of proof. Sorry, you guys get an overlay, but I don't feel comfortable putting it up here.
2011.
I've shown you more than I wanted to anyways.
2007.
Yes, I do. Emery, I put up an overlay for a reason because he's zooming in on random people's homes that don't live there anymore. I did the overlay on it for a reason. Yeah. This has no business being out here. How far is too far? What are we doing out here? He did an entire tour of the inside of their current home. An entire tour of their home. Okay, then even if, let's hypothetically, let's say that they have a 100% solid case on the 19-year-old and they can confirm that the 53-year-old father helped hide. What about, granted, now they're saying potentially a third person. So, but let's say at this moment in time, they said they had the suspects and that was it. There was no third person at this point in time. What I'm talking about is what was released at this point in time. There was no third suspect. There was nothing else discussed. So his wife and potential siblings that live in that home, he blasted all of that information out there to thousands of people. What about that? What about the family members that they blasted all over here? Young kids that have nothing to do with this, the family friends that have nothing to do with this. This was the 19-year-old's first crime. What about those people? And he's still got it up on his channel, bragging about it. They've already gone to the current house and targeted a vehicle parked outside the house and spray painted baby killer on the outside of it. You can see that on many people. JLR has one of his thumbnails of the current home. And like I told you, I confirmed their household myself, and I've got a Google Earth image of the truck, but I didn't come out here and put their address out here or the truck or anything like that. It's one thing to sleuth on your own, but it's another thing to be completely irresponsible with a platform of almost 40,000 people and blast this information to all of those people, putting targets on people. This home isn't even where they live, and he knows that. Oh, B. Tim, thank you again. Sadly, I think cases like this that get a ton of views make content creators go extra. Those that cross the line first and fastest will build their channels and YouTube will recommend them. You're exactly right. Thank you again, B. Tim. Thank you so much for the super chats. This is just beyond ridiculous, though. Tell me how far is too far. How far is too far? Here, let's continue to listen to this. Again.
That's his old car.
Old car.
Bet you anything.
Bet you anything. Doesn't know.
Before they moved. They moved in 20. Okay, they moved in their house in 2014. And the truck is gone.
10 years. 10 years ago. Oh, she already has.
About that.
Unsupervised. I covered that the other night. She has 7 hours.
Tammy T, thank you for 13 months, my dear. Appreciate you.
And here he is monetizing the hell out of putting people's safety at risk.
It is great news. Great news. Sammy G, thank you for the 5. Appreciate you, dear.
Appreciate you, dear. Well, I'm, putting people's safety in jeopardy and zooming in on houses that I knowingly know the suspects have not lived in for over 10 years. But thank you. Oh my God.
Means a lot.
How careless can somebody be? Reckless.
I was thinking.
Absolutely.
I was thinking it has to be his truck and driver. He has, it's no doubt about it that, see, he's not there in 2016.
He knows he's not there. He knows they didn't live there.
2014, they move out. 2013, they have a truck there.
Oh, unsupervised. She did a whole lot of zooming in. And you can see, unfortunately, I highlighted that the other night. She did a 7-hour stream and has been doing it nightly.
2011, they have a truck there.
Oh, yeah.
2007, they have a truck there.
Can I just give my mods a complete shout out? My mods don't ever know when I'm going live. They don't ever get a warning. They don't ever anything. They just show up and are here all the time. I have the best damn mods, and I have to say that again. Like, y'all rock. Thank you guys so much for being here, and everybody else too. But I just always, it makes me smile because none of my mods know when I'm going live, what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, anything. They just show up and are in for the ride. Please do not ever blame them for anything that comes out of my mouth either. But I appreciate them so much. My mods are amazing. Yeah. Zavgul
Look at that
again.
Look at that.
Yep.
Difference in the quality cameras from 2007 to 2011.
He's admitting that he's going through right now. What he's doing is pulling video and surveillance of the Google GPS locations from 2007, 2011, 2013, knowing that they don't live there anymore. It wasn't bad enough that he did a whole home tour, similar stuff that they did to Dre McRae, and then laughed about her feeling unsafe.
Just amazing technology.
Oh, he exploits everybody, Lana.
See how everything is just more pixelated in 2007. Oh, look at there.
Wouldn't you know, there's a maroon Chevy Silverado parked on the street of somebody else's, some random person's. That's what he's zooming in on. Again,
Another one.
he don't give a shit. He don't give a
Them
shit.
apples.
He is one of the slimiest, grimiest people I have ever seen on this app. He's just got a way of being manipulative about it. He's got a way of manipulating people. That's unbelievable.
It is, but this was their former address.
Oh, he admits this was their former
You
address.
can't see their address for the thing.
And meanwhile, he's got the entire address.
Yes, I know this is the old house. This is the old house, yes. This is the old house.
That they hadn't lived in for 10 years.
Oh, you're probably telling in chat, Ruby. I'm sorry.
He doesn't care. He's knowingly reckless. Is this too far? Here's another home. Somebody random, a car that he's zooming in on.
I'll look at it tomorrow. I'm done. All right, guys. I got to go to bed.
Yeah, wasn't enough to go through their entire home. Let's hear what his audio said when he was going through the home. Let's listen to that for a minute.
But this is the house, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Look at that truck.
He's got a picture of their current home with the Chevy Silverado outside of it, which, okay, we already know. Law enforcement in their press conference that they gave said that they found the truck outside. There's an overlay up for a reason, everybody. There is an overlay up for a reason. That's why you're not seeing it, because I'm going over Justin Farrell's video from the other night where he recklessly puts out the entire suspect's home. Now I'm saying
Look at
suspect
that truck.
because they have not been convicted in a court of law yet. They have been charged and arrested. That's it. That's all. I'm going to fast forward to where he goes through the home in detail. So his mods are sending him stuff. Oh, here's the entire listing of the house that he pulls up.
San Antonio, Texas, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,696 square feet.
Tell me exactly, what is that needed? Why is that needed? Hey, everybody coming in. Why is that needed? Why do you need to know how many bedrooms that house is? Why? I'd love to hear somebody's explanation of this. Make some excuses for him. Give me something, please. Because right now, all I see is disgusting, vile, ridiculous people who mask themselves as true crime creators, using victims' tragedies and exploiting them, putting random people, innocent people, in harm's way. That's all I see. Can you tell me anything else? I would love to hear somebody else's. Goose, I know you watch everything I do. Come in here and defend this for me. Come in here. Tell me why you defend this stuff. I see you. Come in here. You got me blocked because you're a chicken shit bitch that ran around sending everybody's personal information. You want to know how I got doxxed? All of them. Shocker. You wonder why I don't like these people. They had no problem. Anybody that calls them out, they go after them. They hunted down Jose, but let's get to the victims. I'm not a victim of these people. They didn't shut me up. They never will. But let's talk about what they did to Jose. They hunted Jose down. Jose isn't with us any longer. Come in here and defend him. I would love to see somebody defend this piece of shit. Let's listen to some more audio of what he says about their home.
Built 1968, one of a kind, tens of thousands of dollars spent on impacting improvements that will last decades. 50-year metal roof, exterior taken down.
Exactly why the F do you need to know anything about their roof? Why? Why?
to the stud, so radiant, barrier, and hard.
Why do you need to know this information? Can anybody tell me this? Can anybody tell me? This just boils my blood.
Plank could be added to master water softener, reservoir osmosis, dechlorinator, all included to improve your water supply. Kitchen features silestone counter and double ovens. Bathrooms updated.
What does this have to do with the victims? What does this have to do with Savannah and Matthew being murdered brutally? What does this have to do with it?
To 20-inch tile and laminated flooring, composites, all that. Okay.
Oh, it's just filler content, right? For those clicks and views.
Okay. Lot is 13,093 square feet. One floor, built in 1968.
Oh, that's not enough.
Photos. Here, we're going to look at the photos of the inside of the house.
Oh, we're going to look at the photos of the inside of the house.
And then
we're going to give you a whole tour.
I'm going to tell you about his criminal record.
And then he's going to go into his criminal record.
Currently at $389,533.
Why do you need to know the price of their home? These are suspects who have been charged, not convicted of a crime. Why do you need to know about their metal roof and their lot size? Why is he giving you
the last listed at $200,000 in May of 2013?
He's scrolling through it all.
All right.
I have an overlay up for a reason. Just because he puts this out there and it's, you know, a lot of people have this information doesn't mean I feel comfortable. That's why I have an overlay up. If you want to see this, he's very proud of this video. It's still on his page.
All right. Let's look at these photos. All right.
Let's give a whole home tour. There's the foyer.
Making sure y'all can see this.
Making sure y'all can see it good and clear. Making sure.
Yeah, for them to be so slobbish. I mean, if they bought it for $200,000, that's a steal for that house. Excuse me.
Are you fucking joking? He's going room by room.
This guy helped his son out, and he didn't help anyone out.
He doesn't know that. At this point in time when he did this video, mind you, there was a simple perp walk, an arrest, and a short statement from law enforcement. They have no idea the exact involvement of anybody or who did what, how it was done, or anything at this point in time. Tell me why you need an inside tour of their home.
Right.
He's a suspect. He's been charged, not convicted.
He bought it because of the extra large fridge. I'm convinced. That's why he bought it.
This is disgusting.
There we go.
No.
Kitchens and bathrooms sell the house, y'all.
No, Remy, this was after the 11 o'clock p.m. news conference and the perp walk. That was all that had been released at that point in time, was the perp walk and the simple law enforcement. That was it. Nothing else. I have the overlay up for a reason. You guys don't need to see the inside of their home. There's no need for it. These people have been charged and they're suspects in a horrendous murder. But there's other people that live in that house. Yeah, it's a video he did. He went through and pulled up every bit of there. We just listened to him go through the old neighborhood that he knowingly didn't live there for 10 years. Yeah, that's why you have an overlay up. Right? But he's doing a tour, a walk through their home, the suspect's home. Yep.
Nice big bedroom.
Tracy Ann, absolutely. That was all that was released at this point in time. You can go check me too.
Oh, that's a nice room. I don't like the ceilings, but it's a nice, spacious airy room. That's nice.
Tell me this is okay. What does this help?
And bathroom's a little dated.
How is this helping the victims? How's this helping Matthew and Savannah's families?
The bathtub might fit him.
Anybody? Anybody defend this?
Another bathroom. It's a nice shower.
How is this?
You know, guys, nice porch. I wonder if there's, I mean, they said there's no more charges going to be, but damn. Like, you have to be kidding me. Those pictures are probably from 2013 when they bought the house. Yeah. Yeah.
How's this helping?
Yeah, it's not going to be theirs anymore. That's for damn sure.
Oh. Because he knows.
Well, I wonder what's the deed history 2013? Big jump or a big
What's
jump.
the deed history?
Well, it's going to be stainless steel from now on. And he'll probably lose some weight in jail.
He'll probably lose weight in jail. Yeah. Are we charging them with crimes with decorating?
Two-car garage.
Question, Revival.
Right.
Car
Okay, let me
garage.
tell you about this guy.
Oh, now we're going to finally, after we blasted their entire inside of their home, you know, taking out consideration that maybe there's other people that live in the house that had nothing to do with this crime whatsoever, could have had no knowledge of it, you know, like siblings, things like that. And after this, by the way, somebody did go by the home and spray paint a car outside of their house that said baby killer on it. So there was that. But at this point in time, all that had happened was the perp walk. This is the late night video he did.
All right.
Now he's going to give you the entire background of this guy.
It says the younger guy, his son moved there in 2014. So I'm guessing it was purchased in 2013. It says 2013 was when it was purchased. It says he moved there in April 22nd, 2014.
When he would have been a minor.
Before that, they lived at 843.
Oh, and then, yeah, gonna skip through that because you don't need to know their old address because he puts that out there for the entire world to see too.
I'm trying to look at his criminal records. Okay, criminal record. Here we go. Oh, no, sorry. This is the father.
So admitting again that they pulled background checks on all these people, which pretty typical. A lot of people did that. Let's fast forward because until law enforcement confirms, then he goes into their business.
Look at there. Yep. Warning associated with MURDER of a beautiful family and unborn child.
Going through and reading the comments on their business page for their business and the people that had done it. No, this is Spanky. This is Justin for all. This is Justin for all. Justice for no one. Dumbass for all. Insensitive prick of the year. This is disgusting. Tell me, what's the point of this, you guys? What's the point? What's the point of this? Exactly, Tracy Ann. There's so much we don't know about the case right now. There is nothing we know really about all the details. There's so much information that's going to come out. But this is a very, very deliberate, like this is not something to be playing with. And here's YouTube creators out here making a buck. Have you heard him mention the victims yet? I sure have.
People are already commenting on it.
He's showing their business, going through their business cards.
Outstanding to treat your home.
He pulls up the business address, pulls up more posts. There's an overlay up because I don't feel comfortable putting this stuff back out there just because he's
all right.
Have to be. Now he's going to go into all the family members that potentially could be related to these people. More address information.
I was like, oh, shut the front door. All right, let me see if I've got, okay, I've got his, oh, hold on, I got another email here, 1 second.
Another email. He's just taking anything anybody sends him.
All right. So I want to show y'all this.
Tell me.
This is their home.
This I can understand. This is the home to the location, how far away it was. I can get with that. It's an aerial thing. I can understand that because it's not close enough to see. But let's go further a little bit in this video. Yes, you guys are not seeing it, just so you know that there's an overlay up for a reason, because he's putting out tons of information. He pulled background checks, put it up here, their address, their old address, the neighbor's address, and everybody else.
Junior, 53, son Christopher.
Those are the people who have been arrested. He plays the press conference so they know exactly what law enforcement has said.
On the back of that truck.
Now he's pulling up the wife or the significant other of the 53-year-old suspect, putting her on Front Street, going through all
that is
pictures,
both of them. That's that's
putting her out here.
Okay.
And at this point in time, she had not been mentioned in any point at anything. Nothing. There was no mention of her. Remember, this is right after the 11 o'clock press conference. That's when he did this video.
Huckleberry Finn and what's her name? What's wrong with her elbow?
You can go and see it for yourself.
That
He's
is
proud of
them.
all of this. Now he goes through all their pictures.
She probably deleted all of her. I bet you she deleted her regular Facebook post. Look at their almighty air conditioning.
Goes through their business
reports.
He's going through her
hateful activities.
He's reporting her Facebook account. He's fucking reporting. Oh my God, I'm taking my overlay down for a minute. What in the actual fuck? What? What? What is the purpose of this? Hateful activities. What? What in the hell? Let's continue on. Report for hateful activities. He reported her. Oh, it's her Pinterest account, y'all. It's her Pinterest account that he's reporting. What? I can't believe this. Just for you guys that are watching, this is at the 2:07-minute mark on his video. 2 hours, 7 minutes in that he reports for Pinterest. I cannot believe this. This is just beyond belief. I'm in shock. Let's go a little bit further.
Oh yeah, honey. Tomorrow we're going to know.
Listen to him.
Everything about him. Because right now we are searching high and low.
What in the hell is wrong with him?
Damn right.
Now he's on her Facebook. That was her Pinterest.
Y'all can I'll put this up. I'm still
Thank you, Phoenix.
Looking through.
Thank you all. This is ridiculous. I am disgusted.
Sorry if y'all hear my dog snoring. You can text anything or email me to that right there. Oh, honey, they're done. They're done. Drug deal going bad.
Oh, yeah. You know everything, don't you, Spanky?
Right. Drug deal going bad and...
Gone bad. Gone bad, you dumbass.
It certainly did go bad. Else right here.
This is just disgusting.
Bear with me. I need to finish looking at her report.
Pulls up her background. I'm going to fast forward some. Now he's going to go into
Let me find Christopher here.
He's pulling up random people with the last name. This is Justin of Justice for All. Spanky is what we refer to him as. Yeah, no, Tracy Ann, nothing. There was nothing. At this point in time, this was the 11 o'clock presser that had just been done. He went live because that 11 o'clock presser, this is the video that he did. Here, let me go back here for a minute. To 11. Okay, let me go out here. Let me take my overlay down so I can show you guys what we're looking at. So this is Spanky's channel. This is the video he did. Look at the thumbnail. I'm not zooming in for a reason. The orange one down here, the Savannah Soto arrest breaking, that thumbnail is their address that they lived at 10 years ago. That's where they lived 10 years ago. He's got the full entire address up there. He did a whole segment where he zooms in on it. He pulls up the entire family that with the same last name, potentially related, not related. He doesn't even know. He reports the Pinterest of the woman who potentially the mom, we don't even know her relation at this point in time. They weren't sure. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely beyond ridiculous. This right here, 3 hours. He did this video. Pulling up people's records, doing all sorts of stuff.
Christopher.
Sorry, I'm putting the overlay back up.
Bear with me, y'all.
Brian, I've never seen you in my chat before. I'm not trying to discount what you've got going on, but I've never seen you in my chat before. Please be careful, y'all. I just, that stuff is,
Christopher.
That's a little odd to pop into a YouTube channel you've never been in before. I'm sure if you call your local dispatch that
They don't.
if you have children in your car, officers will come help you with a gas can. I would call the non-emergency number. Sorry, y'all. I'm seeing comments in here, so I just don't want anybody scammed because I've never seen that account before. Yeah. Yep. This is just, please be careful. You guys are adults and can do what you want. I've never seen that account. Not saying it's not valid, but I've just never seen that account. So that's a little sketch. Anyways. This is Spanky. Justin for All.
He's had to have deleted his.
Is this too far? What you guys have heard her
Yeah.
do, is this too far? Now he's pulling up the kid's Facebook, going through all of it back to 2015 when he was a minor.
That would not be it. Hold on 1 second.
He's just going through every little thing.
The
family
TikTok
dog.
account.
Family dog.
Maybe.
TikTok accounts.
She is.
They're going back to the surveillance camera. That I can understand. Now he's pulling up some random kid that might be related, a minor. Oh my God, are you joking? These are pictures when he was a minor.
Fear.
What in the...
Absolutely, Ruby. Absolutely. Just absolutely. And that is true. That's true. That doesn't mean anything. I mean, obviously the dad is.
Hold on. Ruby corrected him for a second. Let me see what she said. We're going to
I've been here. Oh, look. Almighty Air.
He's going through the business.
Almighty Air. To me, it looks like something in the back.
How can you guys support this?
I don't think That looked like he had just
How is this
woken
not
up
too
by his
far?
clothes. I just look at him as like one of those people that just like wears their clothes for several days.
He just looks at him like somebody that wears his clothes. What? How ignorant can you be? And this is why people don't want to have the conversations. This is why people don't want to have these conversations about why these crime. I can't. Like, this is just boiling my blood the more I listen to it.
Absolutely, Ruby. Absolutely.
Thank you,
Just
Dakota.
absolutely. And that is true.
Thank you, Silver
That's true.
Turtle Lady. I've never seen
Doesn't mean anything. I mean, obviously the dad is not a very nice person in my
right,
opinion.
Vic? Who cares?
Tomorrow we'll service cars. Let me know any AC. Give us a call. $89.
What's the point? So affecting the business, so his employees' incomes are ruined too.
Bargain Depot, not Depot.
There's a natural course of action, of course, and people are outraged over this crime, rightfully so. I'm not giving them, the suspects, any, but they are not convicted. They've been charged, arrested and charged. There is a whole process that has to go through the court of law. What are we doing? Yeah, it is absolutely the same.
Ends.
Amy,
Monetizing.
absolutely.
Let me know if anyone looking for a job ASAP Wednesday.
Oh, Kathy, he's shown everything. He gave a full tour of the inside of their home, their old home, zoomed in on old vehicles in the neighborhood where the people haven't lived for over 10 years, went through their business, went through relatives, reported the spouse or the wife's, whatever her relation is. I don't know if they're married or what the case is. Her Pinterest, he reported it and had no problem doing it. Thought he was cute for doing that.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 10
It was
or 11 hours an hour. 10 or 11 hours an hour. I think they mean dollars an hour. Need people SAP. You will be stuck.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Chasing. It's disgusting.
Stuck in the bin and moving pallets around.
Going through all their business posts, every single one of them.
He's
Nothing to do
really
with this. Nothing to do with the victims.
working it for the Almighty.
Not helping the victims. Showing air conditioners. Showing the business.
Walmart at 50.
Oh my God. He's reading a post with more addresses.
What do you sell?
He's highlighting a post of people.
Like yard sale stuff.
A yard sale.
A taxpayer is a person who does not have to pass a civil service exam to work for the government.
That's a sign on the yard sale table.
Well, now the great people of Texas are going to be spending millions gladly
This is
on your
disgusting.
capital murder case. How about that?
How's this helping the victims? Any of it? How does this creep, and I'm going to call him a creep because that's what this is. How does this person have a YouTube channel? How is this helping the victims? Anybody tell me? Sorry, I'm taking the overlay down. How is that helping? How is that helping? Anybody? I've had enough of that. I can't even listen to him anymore. 3 hours of it. 3 hours of him going into all this information, showing their inside of their home, the outside of their old home. How? What's this doing for the victims? Oh, Bree, that's a good point. I don't know, Sherry. I don't know. It seems like they just grow. They get compensated for it. They make a lot of money for doing this stuff. He's absolutely putting lives at risk. I agree with you. He's Richard, he is Justin for all, justice for all. We call him Spanky. He's disgusting. He's disgusting. He has no end. He exploits true crime cases completely. There is a sexual assault victim that he doxed all of her information publicly down to her social security number. He unblurred photos of Kylie Rodney after she was deceased in the car. He exploited Marine veterans attempted suicide for over a year and a half, announced that he passed away when he was still in a coma. Yeah, he's disgusting. He's done horrible things, and he just continues to grow, and he makes so much money off of this. He was part of getting Don Wells fired from his job. He was a part of that. He goes and stands out in front of people's homes with bullhorns. Hold on, y'all. Teenagers are home. Jose, they tracked down Jose, stalked him down. I don't know. It's super lucrative. They make a lot of money doing this. A lot. How far is too far, though? What can we do? He's out here reporting Pinterest of these people. I don't even know what to say. Zav girl, holy shit, she has been railing this case. And they're not the only ones. I'm starting to side-eye a lot of people. Oh, they road rash. Yeah. They all pat each other on the back. Yep. What do we do? Happy Life Jay, I don't know if he is or not, to be honest. I don't know if Spanky's listed in that or not. I haven't listened to it enough to know the details of that. Yeah, Richard, and he's a trauma vulture, in my opinion. We call him misinformation cronies over here, but he is a trauma vulture and exploiter beyond belief. It's gross. What they did to Dre and her family after Marvan's, what they've done to Summer's case, what they've done to so many of these cases. I don't know, Starry Night. I would love to know that. Like, what's the point of this? What's it going to take for them to stop? He gave a tour of the inside of the home. Granted, these people, again, let me say this again. They are arrested and charged. They have not been convicted. They are still presumed innocent until they're convicted. That's how our justice system works. Some YouTuber that doesn't know his head from the sand is not getting justice for this. And he says that they're seeking justice. How is this justice? You're demonetized, Tracy? You're demonetized? What? His partner in the Molly, when she had a channel before she got yanked, that was his partner on exploiting Marvan's case. She made over $18,000 in 1 month just off of her YouTube check. She showed that and flashed that. I don't know, Sherry. I don't know. Hey, Just Debbie. The stuff that they did to Jose, him and one of his mods tracked down Jose, ran backgrounds. He's the huge part. That's where he got his big boost. And Jose, unfortunately, is no longer with us either. Yeah, Elena, I agree. I don't know what to do. And nobody, yeah, Richard, it's really sad. What do you do? Like, I can't hardly stomach watching him. I had to watch him a lot when they were exploiting Marvan because he was one of the main people exploiting Marvan's case. But I have stopped watching him because there was just so much other insanity going on. But him and Zav Girl are right back to it. They pop into a case like this. Tyler Feller is doing it too. Like, what do we do? I can't believe that, Tracy. You're demonetized and he's no, I believe you. I'm just saying, like, how does this how? Right, Amy? Agreed. But the family asked YouTube creators to stop, like creators to stop. They harm cases. And the more families ask for privacy, the more they exploit them. The more families, hey, Sugarfly, it's good to see you. The more they ask people to stop, the worse the YouTube creators get. I don't know. I guess highlighting it, and you appealed it and they denied. Oh my gosh. See, I don't even know how all that works. Yeah, they don't come to YouTube. They don't have to. These trauma vultures go seek them out. Then you've got trash evangelists over here like Tyler Feller, who claims he's a pastor who exploits these true crime cases. What are we doing? I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to highlight this, y'all, though. Like, I'm not going to keep you guys on here. I want to keep this short and to the point so people watch it, because this is disgusting. I want somebody to justify this to me. I want somebody to come in here and tell me rationally what this is helping the victims. How is this helping the victims? What is this doing for the victims? How is this seeking justice? He's got almost 40,000 subs, and this is okay. When he did this video, when I clicked on it to watch, he had over 20,000 views. Patty, I got you. I know where to find it. That's one thing I figured out the other day. I know how to find that. I got you. My poor mods. We barely know how to hit the live button over here. There you go. I got it. There's this is crazy. No, worthless mod here. My mods are amazing. We just don't post links ever. So we're all like, what do we do? You're welcome, Patty. Yeah, I think, Bree, you're still green. Yeah. Hey, Cheesy Weezy. This is going to be a complex case, and it's going to be out for a long time, y'all. I don't know. Yeah, he is, Road Rash. Absolutely. Creating more victims. These are senseless crimes to begin with. Thank you, Patty, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Welcome to the cabana. Oh, thank you, Look in the Mirror. Thank you for becoming a member. Here, I'm going to play you guys a song, and then we're going to get out of here. Sorry, I had to rant about this. You guys know I get on my little soapbox and say a lot, but this is just disheartening. I don't know where we've gotten.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Hey, T, don't be sorry. You deserve to have dinner. Y'all don't work for me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pugs. Happy birthday to you. It's Pug's birthday, y'all. You see her down there? Hey, YouTube Duckery. That was all the little beep, beep. I do cuss a lot, okay? I cuss a lot. Creating more unwitting trauma followers. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Bella's doing good, Lorraine. She's doing really good. I'm going to see you guys this weekend with more cult content too, because we've got some stuff to talk about there too. So yeah, I would be too, Marcy. I would be too. Absolutely. Something will have to give. I believe in the next 2 years, something will happen to make it not allowed. Yeah, I hope so. I really do. Spanky is out of control. Yep, he is. Zav Girl is too. Tyler Feller is. All of them are. Pete, I feel a little bit better. Oh, by the way, you're not blocked. I checked the other day after I saw your comment. You've never been blocked over here. I don't know. There's some weird stuff going on. J4A is vile, Diana. Agreed. I'm feeling better. Kyle's sick as shit, though. Kyle's on the couch, sick as shit. So, Emery, thank you for joining. Yeah, you guys, we're out of here. I'm not going to keep this long because I want people to watch and see how disgusting this is. But if you rewatch, tell me down below. Tell me in the comment section, is this justified? Is this too far? For those of you that go back and watch, and you can check it out. Hey, it is what it is. You can go look at his video that's still up currently on his page. I put an overlay up for a reason, because I don't want to put this information out there any more than it's already out there. I don't feel like it needs to be blasted anymore. I mean, I'm a tiny little channel, but I still have a responsibility to, if somebody was to get harmed because of our carelessness, I could never, that would be terrible. But they just seem to, no big deal. Oh, Road Rash, I love Mia, Lisa. Lisa, I love. She told me off because I put Zaf Girl in her frontal lobe. She didn't tell me off. It's people like that, though, that really make us all. We're going to do a live and talk about that one of these days, too. Why give him any more views? Good point, Amy. Very good point. But this is just too far. It's way too far, in my opinion. But if you have a differing opinion, please tell me down below. Thank you, Murray Chats. Please tell me below what you really think. Is this too far? What are we helping? And where do we go from here? What do we do? Where do we go? Thanks, Phoenix. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your Friday night. I might see you guys on the other page if Kyle's feeling up to it, just a BS chat. If not, I will see you guys over the weekend. We will be highlighting more cases like this, talking about more exploitation, things of that nature, more cult stuff coming up. But with that, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Be kind to each other. I know everything's going crazy out here. Get your helmets on and your waders. You might need them. Bye, y'all.